Hello and welcome to The American Dream, the only show to bring you real estate trends both nationally and locally. Every single week, we film multiple shoots in over 30 cities around the country, producing hundreds of real estate and lifestyle segments every month. And this week, we are bringing you the very best 4 from the month of May. We'll be showing you stories from Orange County, Orlando, Miami, and New York. And of course, bringing you the best stories from your own local market. Let's get started.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain in the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about this show? It's totally unscripted.
This first segment brings us to the beautiful Pacific Coast, where we go sailing and watch the spectacular annual whale migration. You're going to see whales, dolphins, birds. What better way to kick off the best of May?
Hey everybody, it's Ryan Schramm. Today we're living the American dream here in Dana Point, California. We're gonna go out on a private whale watching charter for the annual whale migration here. And we're gonna be interviewing Captain Todd Mansur. He owns and operates the Boardroom Sport Fishing out of Dana Wharf, where you can jump on one of his boats and go out and see this amazing migration that happens every year. Follow us as we meet with Captain Todd Mansur. Todd.
Ryan.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man. Super pumped to meet you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us. What a beautiful boat.
It's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Nice platform. Look at this weather.
Insane.
Yeah, who can ask for more?
Can I come aboard?
Absolutely, welcome aboard. Come
Awesome.
on in.
Thank
There's
you.
a handrail right there.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful boat.
Pretty amazing, huh?
It really is.
So this is what our guests get to enjoy. You know, they come out with us and they get to see a vessel that has really been kept up to perfection.
Yeah.
Most people come on here and they ask me, you know, what's a boat like this cost? And then I start off by saying, well, let me just tell you first that this boat's not new. And so pricing this boat would be completely different today than when it was new. This boat is actually 32 years old.
I can't believe it. I can tell you guys have kept up with all the maintenance. It looks impeccable.
Absolutely, we keep up with everything. It's a start at one end, go to the other, and then start over again operation.
It
just
really
to keep the boat
is
looking like this.
Fishing and whale watching
Fishing,
in
whale
style.
watching, and traveling. We do a lot of traveling with the boat as well. We've got 3 large staterooms. We've got 4 bathrooms.
Wow.
We've got a full-size galley, full-size refrigerator. It's like being on a home, floating on the water. So yeah, it's a really unique platform to have here in Southern California for our local residents and our tourists to use as a platform to go out whale watching or fishing. It's amazing.
It's beautiful, Todd. So Todd, tell us a little bit about what you guys do on the boat. I know you do fishing and whale watching, but right now in April, this is the annual whale migration, isn't it?
Absolutely. So one of the things that everybody needs to know about this area, Dana Point, is it's got so much diversity. It's so amazing. We've got a summertime where water temperatures can be in the high 70s. We might have Dorado out here, we might have tuna out here, we might have marlin out here. And then we get into the wintertime, water temperatures drop into the 50s. We've got blue whales, gray whales, humpback whales. We've got an annual migration of gray whales that you can set your watch to. I mean, it's just, there's so much opportunity here in this area. And I can't say this more, Dana Point is unique. The geographic location of Dana Point sticks out like a thumb.
Yeah, that's one thing that I could see hopping on this boat with you, is the amount of knowledge that you've acquired over the years. This would be like an experience unlike any other, and I can't tell you how excited I am to get out there with you right now. Go check it out.
Absolutely. So I mean, you know, when you get out here, I like to think of it as your one day. You know, this is your day with me, and I gotta make it, no matter what, the best day that you can have out here, whether it's whale watching, whether it's fishing. And one of the ways for me to do that is to express through my passion my knowledge of these animals.
That's awesome. Such a cool program that you guys have here. I'm so looking forward to it.
Well, I'm looking forward to taking you out.
Well, let's get out there.
Right on. Let's get on the water.
All right. So Captain Todd, as soon as we left the harbor, put us on a spotted dolphin that were feeding on some round herring. It's like a scene out of National Geographic out here. It's pretty awesome. Check it out.
Some of you may be about to spend part of your summer at our next destination. But did you know you can also arrange for something more long-term at Disney World in Orlando?
Orlando may be known as the #1 family destination in the world, but it's also a place where many call home. And for a select few, that home is behind the gates of the exclusive luxury community of Golden Oak at Walt Disney World Resort. People travel from all over the world to visit this magical place, but did you know that you can have a magical address too? Well, I'm Tiffany Pantozzi with Compass Real Estate, and today I'm going to give you an exclusive look behind the gates where dreams really do come true.
With just under 300 custom home sites built by hand-selected top builders, attention to detail and quality is seen in every home. Here inside 10221 Maury Court, set on one of the only available waterfront lots, upon walking through the front door, the room opens up to soaring ceilings with natural wood beams and a grand waterfront view, inviting you to enjoy the Florida sunshine. The home includes a private casita to host guests or use as a private office or fitness room.
Here at Golden Oak, you're investing in an exclusive lifestyle with owner privileges and world-renowned Disney guest service.
Club Life offerings go beyond your expectations inside the community summer house with full-service dining, lounges, a large pool area, and fitness. Residents can also enjoy convenient access to the Four Seasons Resort with superlative restaurants, a full-service spa, and the Tom Fazio-designed Audubon-certified championship golf course. So inside Golden Oak, you get all the benefits that people seek out in a private luxury community with world-renowned parks and resorts and restaurants, entertainment, shopping, and so much more, literally at your doorstep. As a local, my personal favorite destination happens to be at Disney Springs. There's so much to entertain the whole family. You cannot possibly explore it all in just one day, but when you do come visit, be sure you don't miss some of these favorite hotspots.
Let me help you find the keys to your very own castle right here in Orlando, Florida. There's just something about this Florida weather that just makes everything a little more magical. Come and see for yourself.
Welcome back to this week's show, where we are showing you our favorite 4 segments from the month of May. So far, we have taken you to California and Orlando, and still need to take you to Miami and New York. But we will also bring you news specific to your market every week. So now let's go to your city.
Welcome to the iconic Greenwich Avenue, where you can find everything from Baccarat crystal to a Bentley to the finest in luxury fashion. We are here today with Joy Metalios. Hello, Joy.
Hi, Jay. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Joy is the team leader of the #1 team in town, the Joy Metalios team at William Ravis, and we really have a special episode in store for you today.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to share my town, Greenwich, Connecticut, with the American Dream TV show. As you know, Greenwich is just 29 miles north of the Big Apple, and it's where luxury meets New England charm. For the history buffs out there, Greenwich was founded in 1640s, And it was where notable families like the Rockefellers, the Kennedys, and several US presidents decided to make this their home. Now, in today's times, there are several reasons why someone would want to make Greenwich their home. But today we're gonna take down a ride down Greenwich Avenue, and then we're gonna go into Mitchell's. For someone coming from New York City like myself, there are so many different suburbs and they're usually very sleepy. What's really great about Greenwich Avenue is it's so vibrant, and it is the closest thing to Madison Avenue or Rodeo Drive that you'll find outside of New York. So Jay, let's go inside and meet Scott.
Excellent, come on.
Okay. Richards is a landmark store in Greenwich Avenue that has been on Greenwich Avenue for over 60 years.
Yeah. We merged with the Richards business back in 1994. We built this building in 2000, and 19 years later, we're still having a good run.
I love this staircase.
Staircase to heaven.
Yes.
Ladies is upstairs.
And it's great because it's a community store. I feel like you do a lot for the community.
Whether it's the high school, whether it's Alzheimer's, whether it's the BCA. We have the BCA walk this Sunday, which is fun.
I'm going to be here at 8 a.m.
600 women in the back parking lot with their families. Yes. We love to open our doors. It was a tradition my grandfather started back at Mitchell's up in Westport.
I know people that love like coming in here and just feeling like they're really taken care of. You know their name.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I think for us, we say we're in the people business, but we really are. The clothes, the jewelry, the shoes, it really is secondary. We're a relationship business. For our clients, what they think is really extra special, we do every day. I mean, it is just part of getting the job done. It is a tremendous amount of fun, and that's what we do.
And you have beautiful things.
We really do.
Every single thing in this store is gorgeous.
Even though we are in the service business and we are people, we happen to carry the finest products in the world.
You do. I mean, honestly, I feel like when people think of Greenwich Avenue, they think of Richard. Welcome to 30 Wilmary Lane in Greenwich, Connecticut. This classic stone manor commands your attention with the look of an English estate. Inside, it exudes the modern character of chic, easy living. Now, I've been in over 1,000 homes in my career of real estate, and I've never seen a staircase that is as gorgeous as this one. So I'm really excited to show you. Come on inside. The floating elliptical staircase was designed by Canadian artist David Hind. It is one of a kind. The kitchen, along with having the highest quality appliances of 2 Miele dishwashers, 2 Sub-Zero refrigerators, a wine cooler, and a bar refrigerator, and a Wolf oven. The countertops are Calcutta gold, as well as cool marble on the island.
Well, Joy, this has been really an amazing time today. We got to start on Greenwich Avenue at Richards, which is just truly one of the amazing stores. Spent a bit of time with Scott, learned a bit about their store and their style of business, and then we came out to this beautiful listing you have here.
Thank you.
Wow, this is really a stunning home.
It is, I know.
The next family that moves into this house will really make this their American dream.
We love bringing you both national and local stories every week. But this week, we're bringing you our very favorites from the month of May. The American dream is not just about real estate. It's about lifestyle and how people choose to live their dream. In this next clip, we learned about 2 people in Miami and how they are living out their dream through art, music, and classic goods.
Hey, American Dream TV. We're shooting our next lifestyle segment right here in Wynwood. We're with Bill Goldstein. Bill, thank you very much. The owner of Walt's Grace Vintage here in Wynwood. Thank you for opening our doors for us.
Of course, man.
Let's go take a look. Why don't you tell us the concept and where Walt's Grace Vintage came from?
Okay, so Walt's Grace Vintage, at the end of the day, we're just an art gallery like any other in Wynwood, but this is our idea of art. Vintage cars, vintage guitars.
So Bill, where did this come from? You know, telling everybody how this concept came about and where it came about.
I heard a song And it was about a guy very much like myself that wanted to change his life. But in the song, he wanted to get away from what he was doing, and his dream was to build a homemade submarine. So I'm listening and I'm like, wow, this sounds like me. So I really related to this song, but most importantly, I related to the chorus. And it said, when you're done with this world, the next is up to you. And I said, well, what a simple concept. I said, you know, what's my submarine? And I said, you know what? It's vintage cars, vintage guitars. You know, quit my job. I came up with this concept. And a few weeks later, I was hammering nails and hanging drywall at our first location and, you know, never looked back.
So we saw the cars. Now we're on the guitar side and the amplifier side. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's over here?
So a good portion of what we have are vintage guitars and amplifiers. But as the brand has grown, kind of give the people what they want. A lot of people come in, especially in Miami, looking for newer stuff. Sure. So while we've stayed true to our vintage roots and our vintage passion, we do now carry some new lines of guitars, some new lines of amps, but we are very selective and we curate even our new guitar collections and only order stuff that are either vintage inspired or vintage reissues of the originals. The way it's arranged currently, I mean, this is our Gibson wall. We're about to have tons more Gibsons as we're an official Gibson dealer now. The center wall are new Fender guitars. Hard to tell because they really do look the same as they always have. My kind of third passion is, and it's right where I started, was traditional art. So you'll see around the gallery, we do have traditional fine art. This is done by an artist named Dominique Rojas, who does all of her work out of guitar picks.
And actually, we have one of the artists here.
We do.
Wonderful. So let's meet Mark. American Dream TV, we have the pleasure to be with Mark Weiss. Thank you for showing us your artwork. And so how did Mark Weiss become Mark Weiss?
Mark Weiss became Mark Weiss by sneaking into concerts as a 15-year-old kid in Madison Square Garden, where I shot some of these photos that I'm selling here today, you know. This Eric Clapton was my first photo I shot. I was 15, Nassau Coliseum.
Oh my God. And this is just a perfect fit, you know, that complements the place. And this is a culmination of all the hard work and all the tough days and the tough nights and the struggles, you know, and the story of Walt Grace and how it evolved is just, it's just starting.
It's finally getting fun. You know, I was a lot of hard work back there. I mean, I was busting my butt. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
And to see you two collaborate in a location and a brand like Walt Grace Vintage is just, it's inspiring. American Dream, this is Mark Weiss. We're at Walt Grace Vintage. Thanks for joining us.
This week's show is celebrating the very best segments from May, and we still have a fantastic story from New York to come. But first, let's bring you an expert in your local market.
I'm here today with Meggan Douglas of the Pinnacle Group by Compass in the seaside village of Rowayton, Connecticut. So Meg, tell me, someone coming in from New York City or somewhere else may not know a tidbit or two about Rowayton, and I think there's some interesting facts down here, right?
There are, yeah. So what most Rowaytonites will tell you is that boating is our probably #1 activity here. What many don't know is that in the 1800s, this whole area was considered the oystering capital of the world.
I did not know that.
And so I think it's that combination of that history and our geographic location as the 5 Mile River hugs us, and it spills out into the Long Island Sound that shapes our community today. And it's for that reason that one of Pinnacle Group's must-know people in town is boat broker Ted O'Neill at All Seasons Marine.
Let's head on in, go see Ted.
All right, so we're here with Ted O'Neill at All Seasons Marine, boat broker in Rowayton, Connecticut today. Thanks for meeting us on this day. So tell us a little bit about who comes to you and what they're coming to you for as far as, you know, day cruising, overnights, longer hauls, that kind of thing. What are people looking for?
Most of our clients are looking for day cruising. Most of our clients are, you know, getting a boat and going out in Long Island Sound, you know, from the mouth of the 5 Mile River and where we are, the western end of Long Island Sound. There's a lot to do very, very close. That's one of the beauties of it. You don't have to go, 100 miles away to get to a good destination.
And where do people keep their boats around here?
I mean, in the summer, there's, dockage all along here. 5 Mile River has tons of dock spaces. If you have a boat, you can find a place to keep it.
Well, thanks for having us today.
No problem.
Really appreciate this. Hey, Jay.
Hey, Meg, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome to 9 Dibble Street. One of my favorite things about this custom 2003 build is the Dutch door that greets you. This neighborhood is very sociable, so the neighbors all know that when the Dutch door is open, they're free to stop in for a drink and just to say hi. And if it's closed, it's quiet time. It's kind of a fun communication system. Want to come inside and take a look?
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Jay, thanks for coming with me today and touring this home at 9 Dibble Street in Rowayton.
Thank you very much for having me. This house is truly special. It's amazing. The next homeowners are really going to enjoy it.
Cheers to the American dream, Rowayton style.
Lastly, we are taking you to New York and the leafy Cobble Hill neighborhood in Brooklyn. Let's check it out.
Today, we tour Cobble Hill, Brooklyn with Ari Harkov of Halstead Real Estate. Cobble Hill is known for its tree-lined blocks, its brownstone residences, great shopping and eating here along Court Street. Ari's going to take us to Cobble Hill Park, which is just down this way. Let's go check it out and see what he's got in store.
Hi, I'm Ari Harkov with the Harkov Lewis team at Halstead Real Estate, and we're here in Cobble Hill Park in Cobble Hill, Brooklyn, one of my all-time favorite neighborhoods in New York City. The neighborhood is known for its quaint, picturesque tree-lined streets, gorgeous brownstones, beautiful pre-war buildings, and is lined by Court Street and Smith Street with great upscale retail, with easy access to downtown Manhattan via numerous subway lines at the northern part of the neighborhood. Today we're going to take a look at a beautiful mint 3-bedroom home at 210 Pacific Street, a recently completed ground-up development in the heart of the neighborhood. Let's go take a look. You enter Residence 3W at 210 Pacific Street off the key-locked elevator into this spacious entry foyer with ample storage, and into this gorgeous living and dining room with dining space, living space, and an incredible picture window which lets in abundant natural light into this beautiful mint home. .210 Pacific Street is a recently completed ground-up passive house condominium in the heart of Cobble Hill, Brooklyn. Nowhere else will you find this rare combination of interior finishes, private outdoor space, underground deeded parking, a children's playroom, beautiful lobby, and easy access to all the local and express subway lines that'll take you into downtown Manhattan in a flash. Second and third bedrooms are tucked away neatly on this side of the home. Each has a custom designed window overlooking Pacific Street, plenty of storage, and the split bedroom layout is ideal for privacy. Off the dining area, you've got this incredible custom chef's kitchen with a waterfall edge marble countertop, top of the line stainless steel appliances by Miele, and custom floor to ceiling cabinetry. Over here on the wall, you've got a huge sub-zero fridge and plenty of pantry and additional storage space. As we head down the hallway off the custom chef's kitchen, you've got a beautiful, gorgeous second bathroom, this amazing walk-in laundry room with additional storage, and now we enter into the master suite. You've got a walk-in closet to your right, this spa-like master bath with glass enclosed shower, soaking tub, and marble-topped sink. The master suite is tucked away behind this pocket door. You've got 2 additional closets, and then you step into this incredible room with this massive south-facing, oversized picture window looking out onto the backyards of Cobble Hill, Brooklyn. Now that we've seen the interior of this amazing home, I'm going to take you upstairs to show you the beautiful private roof deck with incredible views overlooking Cobble Hill, Boerum Hill, and downtown Brooklyn. Let's go take a look. Residence 3W comes with this incredible deeded private rooftop cabana. You've got loads of space for relaxation, outdoor dining, with views overlooking Boerum Hill, Cobble Hill, and all the way into downtown Brooklyn, stretching east to the Atlantic Avenue Terminal and Barclays Center. Again, I'm Ari Harkov with Halstead, and I want to thank you for joining me on this tour today of Residence 3W at 210 Pacific Street and on the brownstone tree-lined streets of gorgeous Cobble Hill, Brooklyn. I hope you've enjoyed the tour.
So much to everyone who makes the American dream possible. We love learning about so many different parts of the country and hope you do too. This week it was great to look back over the highlights from the hundreds of segments we made in May. Plus, learn more about your local market. Thank you so much for watching.